This is a simple story of how believing in yourself, having determination, and working hard can get you to the top. I wasn't a very good student in my lower sec years, or even up to sec 3. I wasn't like a teacher's pet or anything like that. I was like a teacher's nightmare. I skipped school. I was rebellious. I didn't want to do my homework. I got suspended. I quarreled with my teacher. I dyed my hair. Didn't want to tie my hair up, and I guess I was going through the rebellious age. Like everybody goes through that, right? Like at some point in their time. But after that, I just grew up and I realized how little time I had left before my O levels. It was in sec 4 that I realized I only have like 9 months or something left, and then it was this particular class test that I failed badly, and everybody else in my class got like super good marks. Like most of them got full marks or something. And then my teacher just implied that I wouldn't make it to a poly, and she knows I'm not stupid, and she always tells me that. But she always asks me like, why am I not working hard? Why am I not proving others wrong? I always skip my maths remedial lessons to go out with my friends after that, and my teacher is always like scolding me and shouting at me, nagging at me, asking me to go to her remedial classes. And then I just decided that I had to top her next class test so that I can prove to her that I don't have to go to remedial to do well in maths. And like I basically did it out of spite. I studied hard, and I remember that the next class test I got full marks for it, which was like it came as a surprise to many people, and many people like, whoa, Regine can actually do that. And the feeling just felt really good when I told my mom that I got full marks, but she didn't believe me because I didn't get full marks since like what, kindergarten or something. So it was at that time that I woke up and I know that I have to do it. I have to do it. I have to get to mass comm, and that has been my dream since like sec 1 or sec 2. Then I started attending tuition classes with my friends and my then boyfriend. Every week we did practices after practices, and we did like lots of interesting questions which really helped in my maths, because when there's tricky questions I will always know like what they're asking for and all. So I remember in sec 3 I think I actually got F9 for maths, and that's mid-year, F9 for mid-year. And then I got C6 for end of year, I think. Yeah. So during the mid-year I actually got a B3, and even I myself was so shocked with the results. I counted my marks, I counted like I think 3 times or something, and then I showed it to my friend and asked them to count for me. I was like really really very excited. It was like the first B3 I got for maths since ever. So it's just like once you get better at it, you want to get even better at it. So I started studying very hard for maths and English. Those two were my best subject in sec 4. I actually scored an A1 for maths in my prelim 1. Yeah, I had 3 exams in total. The first was mid-year and prelim 1, prelim 2. So I got A1 for prelim 1 and B3 again for prelim 2. I was very disheartened. I told myself that I cannot let something so small affect me so much, and I had to focus on my O levels. Of course, I aimed for like A1 for O level maths because I actually aimed for 8 points for my L1 R4, because the cutoff point for mass comm was 10, so I guess 8 is safer. So I had to get like A's for everything because I only got B3 for Chinese, which was actually quite good already. I only scored a B3 in the end, and I remember I calculated my points. It was plus minus 85. So if you are aiming for an A1, I guess you have to score around 95 or so. So yeah, if you are working for an A1, really really work hard, and there's no room at all for any careless mistakes in maths. Yeah. So how I improved my maths was actually just really practice. I know everybody says that like practice and practice, but it's true. You just have to keep redoing the questions, and eventually you get the hang of it. You'll understand algebra and like vectors. Okay, I can't remember any more topics, but yeah, algebra is actually really easy if you get a hang of it, and if you try and understand, yeah, you can actually understand algebra. So that's for maths. For English, I was actually like, English is one of my best subjects since young, cause I like writing, I like reading and things like that. So I guess if you want to improve your writing, read more. The books that you read can actually affect your writing. Like if you read Mr. Midnight doesn't have very good English, but if you want to read it for leisure, yeah, you can read it. But if you want to read it to improve your English, you should probably read books like novels and stuff. You can get them from the library, and it's actually like free because you just borrow it from the library. But remember to return it before the due date. Yeah. For me, I've been getting B3s like for the whole of my secondary school life for English, and I got B3 in the end for O levels also. I can't give you tips on how to score distinction for English because I didn't get any distinction except for class tests and things like that. My compre was pretty bad. I barely pass it all the time, or I just fail it, flunk it. But yeah, English is actually quite easy to pass if you use it properly, and if you keep on practicing and writing compos. And even if you text your friend, don't text in like short forms. Nobody will get you. You have to type in like proper English. Yeah. If you type in proper English, there's another chance to practice your English, and people will get you better. So it's like a win-win situation. And don't use Singlish. I guess if you use Singlish, nobody will understand you, and you're like sending the paper to Cambridge and they won't even understand Singlish. So yeah, don't use Singlish. And also if you like see a word that you're not unsure of, do check it out in the dictionary because it might just come out for your vocabulary section of the O levels. So yeah. And other than that, just study hard and study smart. I know everybody says that, but don't overwork yourself because like stress can be a good thing and a bad thing at the same time. You just have to handle your time well. So for me, during O levels time, I didn't go to school anymore because I felt that school was very distracting. Because number one, I had to wake up very early because I stay at Marine Parade and my school is at Punggol. So it's like 1 hour's bus ride. And then after that, when I'm at school, I usually talk to my friends a lot. Like I cannot stop talking when I'm around my friends. So yeah, I can't focus in class at all, and I end up distracting them, which is like a bad thing. So I discussed with my mom, and she said that it's okay for me to go to the library to study myself. So in the morning, I'll just wake up, eat my breakfast, and I'll go to the library to study. But when I study, it's like I don't check my phone at all. I know some of my friends say that they study a lot and they study very hard, but actually they just keep on texting and texting and like they always distract me. So it's that yeah, my phone is very distracting. So when I study, I just put it aside and I gave myself like maybe I study for 5 hours and later I get to use my phone for 10 minutes. That's how I study, and I guess it works for me, but it might not work for you. Because if you want to do that, you have to be really focused, and I don't think that's something a lot of people can do. But yeah, just do your best and remember that the end is gonna be worth it. When you feel like giving up, just think about the good results that you will have in the future and your dream course, and yeah, just a good future. And how the good results are gonna be worth it all. I mean, if you can suffer now and enjoy later, so why not? I know that you guys are going through a hard time right now, and especially when the Chinese O level is coming, all of you are feeling really stressed. But I've been through that and I've done that, so I'm really sure that you can go through this. Just do your best and don't give up halfway. The results are gonna be worth it. So yeah, that's the end. Bye.